Good morning and good evening, fellow online presenters and guests. So I'm Viviana. I'm here today because I want to share the presentation, The Power of Google Slides. I'm amazed that not only professionals use the slides presentation. As you can see here, the Paris priest in my church also use slides presentation in his 20 to 30 minutes sermon to make his speech more interesting, to engage with audience. So if you can see that the red nuance here is because it is the mass during the Chinese New Year. So in the beginning, my slide presentation was dull. It was just the slide was white, the text was black. So I began to improve my presentation when I joined Toastmaster in project number 8, Competent Communication. I needed to present slides presentation or PowerPoint. Since then, I began to explore, for example, to create a video using slides presentation and also to convert my PowerPoint into ebook. When I joined online presenters, I saw all kinds of amazing slide presentation. So today before my speech, I sent a form, survey form to all members of online presenters. Oops. And I'm going to share the survey form. So these are your responses. For example, how often do you create slides? Most of you did create slides presentation. Nobody said never created slide presentation. So some of them seldom created slides presentation, but most of them they are few times a week or once a week and even once a month. And then in the scale of 1 to 5 also, most of them is at least they did create slide presentation. And 1 is the difficult one, and number 5 is the easy one to create slides presentation. And here I ask what softwares or platform do you use to create slides presentation? I got all kinds of answer that the most popular one is PowerPoint. And the other softwares are Google Slide, Microsoft PowerPoint Online, Prezi, Libre Impress. This is from open source, and also some created slides presentation on their phone as well. So what do you use the slide presentation? They use for mostly they use for presentation, and some use it for ebook or as a report. And there are also video presentation, and some say, okay, I'm considering to use the ebook for my slide presentation. And this is the problem that I try to ask what problems do you have when creating slides? They say finding the right theme, finding the right images, and how to make the slide presentation as professional. And the last is I want to get sick of doing it so I get used to it. So I will come back to my PowerPoint presentation. So here I'm going to present the Google Slide. So the Google Slide is, what is the Google Slide? Is to create, edit, collaborate with others on presentation on your computer. There is even Google Slides apps for on your smartphone. And you can use the Google Slide free if you have a Google account. So today you are going to learn 3 things. First is to address your problem, is to finding the right team. And I will show you some features of Google Slide. And the last one is how to convert a slide presentation into ebook or PDF. So the first one is finding the right team. So I'm going to show you there are various themes that you can use on Slide Carnival, and you can download or use it on Google Slide. Okay, now I'm going to share my screen to show you the Slides Carnival here. So as you can see here, this is the website of Slides Carnival. So there are many themes over here. So one person said that I want to make my slide presentation look professional. You can use the slides template to look for under formal or business category. So here are the put it all kinds of templates under categories or under color. So I like a playful category. Let me show you. So for example, in playful category, there is a theme of Chinese New Year or even Christmas theme, and some it has a flowery theme. So I'm going to show you, for example, if I just want to explore more about formal. So I will scroll down my screen. And for example, I want to just want to know more about this template. So I click the title here. So I read the features. Normally, I prefer the templates that has 16:9 screen layout, because if you use the PowerPoint, want to record the video, you can get the right size for your video. So if you want to know more, this is not only this template. There are more templates in this theme. For example, I just click the arrow. You can see there are different slides, right, in this template. So you can download as a PowerPoint template and save to your computer, or you can use it as the Google Slide theme. So if I click here to use it as Google Slide theme, it will ask me a question. Would you like to make a copy? So I click make a copy. So voila, this template is saved to my Google Slide. So first I need to rename this file. For example, I call it presentation 1. And here there are all kinds of slides here. You don't need to follow them. You can rearrange the slide. For example, slide number 3. If I want it to appear on the first, I will just drag this slide and put it on the first, for example. So I will go back to my slide presentation that you just learned about the finding the right theme. Now I'm going to show you the features of Google Slide. So there is an add-ons or background. I will show you how to use the add-ons, the background, finding the right images and emoji, and if I have time, I will show you animation, and also how to share and collaborate and make a comment. So I will exit this slide. Okay, so right now, as you can see here, there is an add-ons. So get an add-ons. You can choose by category, for example, the business tools or education. So when you click here, you want to sign up with the third party, and you will receive an email in your Gmail, and you need to confirm. Then this application can be integrated in your Google Slide. After you add some features, if you can manage them as well. If you don't like it, you can remove it through manage add-ons. Okay, so now let's see the background. Okay, the background here, you can see the background is white, right? So I want to change the background. Click here, change the background. You can use image as a background, for example. The easy way is I usually use image from search. For example, I want to use the forest, and I get it from Google. Let me see. So they will show all kinds of forests, and I just click one and select and click done. So my background changed to be a forest. If I want to return to my default, so I just click reset and done. You can also change the color. For example, this is white color. If you don't like white color, you can change to blue, for example. Right? Okay. Now I will show you how to find images and the emoji here. So if you want to add the images, you just click image. I'm using search from the web. So I will, for example, I like to search for images for business people.
Green.
Green. Okay. So for example here, right, I like to select images that has a transparent background. If you want to see the bigger picture, the larger image, you can just click here and then click insert. Oops. Normally the images will appear around here. And then you can try it again, how to add images using the search web. And then I will show you how to add the emoji here. So just go to insert and go to special characters. Now, okay. Now you can, this is the images that I just add. Now I will add the emoji. Now this is the emoji. I click the emoji instead of symbol, and then I will, for example, I give a heart. Then close it, and there is an emoji right here. And then the last one is to share and collaborate. So if you want to share this presentation with people, you can click the share. You can enter their name and address, the people that you want to share, or you just, the easy way is to copy the link. And this is you can have a control whether you want people just view your PowerPoint without edit, or you allow them to edit. For example, I allow them to edit. And then if you work together on your PowerPoint, you can create your comment here.
15
For example, I put a comment. Okay, so the last one is how to convert the Google Slide into your ebook or PDF. Click File and then download as your PDF. So I hope that I have answered your questions or give you a solution to your biggest problem when creating PowerPoint. Back to you, Roger.
Thank you, Viviana. Now I'm not going to delay anymore. Jimmy Barber, please go ahead and unmute yourself and give your best. Squeeze everything you have for Viviana.
Viviana, this was terrific. You used Google Slides to illustrate the power of Google Slides. It sounds kind of obvious, but a lot of people might not have done that. You did it very well. Your presentation was professional, it was informative, it was well organized, it was well presented. Congratulations. I don't have much time, so let me hit on a couple of things, 3 things actually, that I think could improve it a little bit. The first is you opened with, I am here because I want to share the power of Google Slides. You actually put that on your first slide. Don't tell us what you want to do. Tell us why we should be here. Something to the effect of, many people don't know the power of Google Slides and it's holding them back in their careers, or something like that. The second thing, let's see if I can make sense of my notes here. Oh, your slides, some of your slides, especially the survey slides, were a little on the small side. They were hard to read. Just make them bigger. It would probably be fine for an auditorium, but online they were kind of hard to see. And the third thing is that, this goes back to what Nick said to Tracy. I would like to see less slides and more of Viviana. How you'd work that out, I'm not quite sure, but I would like to see that. I'd like to see more of you. That's it.